Here's what's moving markets right now. First, new Iran-related sanctions from Washington. Next, diesel prices surging as we head into the fall. And lastly, a federal judge blocked the administration's attempt to deploy troops in California. This is Martin, the Elite Strategist, and this is your weekly business brief. And let's break it down right now. The U.S. just announced fresh sanctions targeting companies linked to Iran's shipping and energy sectors. Washington says these entities are helping move oil and generate revenue for Iran's government. Why this matters: sanctions ripple globally. They can restrict supply chains, squeeze oil markets, and strain U.S. relations with European and Asian allies that trade in energy. For business owners, it's another sign that geopolitical risk is very much back in play. Diesel prices are climbing, and Bloomberg reports this rally could extend well into fall, especially if the Fed cuts rates later this year. Here's the connection. Lower rates tend to boost demand across industries, more freight, more construction, more fuel consumption, and tight inventories and refinery bottlenecks. And you've got upward pressure on diesel prices. For businesses, higher diesel means higher costs across supply chains, from shipping and trucking to agriculture. A U.S. judge has blocked the administration from deploying federal troops in California. The court ruled the move overstepped constitutional limits on domestic military use. Why this matters: beyond politics, legally, uncertainty makes planning harder. California is one of the biggest economies in the world. When enforcement policies stall or swing back and forth in court, it affects everything from labor markets to real estate to how business operate day to day. The challenge is California, Chicago, a lot of these cities, they have a tremendous amount of crime happening. Homelessness is just reckless over there. And someone needs to step up. I don't care who it is, but if you live in California and you're living with this stuff and you're dealing with this, or you're living in Chicago and you're dealing with 47 murders the weekend that just passed here, the holiday weekend, 47 murders over the weekend in Chicago, that's a problem, right? And the mayor and the council people aren't doing anything to protect the people. That's a problem. The government needs to step in. Someone needs to step in and protect the people in these cities. So what are your thoughts on that? I'd like to get your thoughts on that. Do you think that crime and these criminals should be rampant? Do you think that the federal government needs to step in? What do you think about it? I think we need to. But I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. If you're serious about building wealth and real strategy, come hang with me on Instagram at Elite Strategist. I'm breaking down real-time deal flows, wealth building plays, and market tactics that we don't post anywhere else. Plus, you'll get access to the Wealthy AF newsletter, my deal analyzer tool, and early invites to our private investor events. Check it out at wealthyaf.media and let's get you positioned to win. Here's a quick brief of what we just covered. Sanctions show how global politics hit bottom line. Diesel rally is a direct warning of anyone managing costs in supply chains. And the California ruling is a reminder laws and courts can reshape the rules of the game overnight. Smart leaders don't just react to the news, they anticipate and ripple effects and make moves while others are waiting. Clarity is power, but anticipation is the ultimate power. That's this week's business brief. Stay sharp, stay informed. I'll see you next week on the Wealthy AF Business Brief. Peace out.